Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Kara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one today. I am going to be doing some looks with the Simply Posh Coastal palette. A long time coming. If that sounds good to you, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with those who feel the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I'm great. Today is Thursday and our workday starts a little bit late because we have to stay late today. So just taking my time, getting ready, waiting for the boys to be picked up. Now let's go ahead and talk about the Coastal palette. But first, let me know how you're doing in the comment section or the chat, whichever you prefer, and then we'll talk about it. So this palette is by Simply Posh Cosmetics. I have one other palette from Simply Posh, and that is the Cozy Cabin palette, which I've only used for a video. I don't know if I did multiple looks, but I really like that palette. I need to bring it out for Do We Still Love Her? And when I saw the release of the Coastal palette, I was like, I think I like this and I want to get another one. However, this was probably the last pre-order I said I was going to do. So I ordered this back in maybe March, April, May. I can't remember when the launch happened, and it came in July. So I've had this palette for about a month or so, and I was like, let's break it out. The outfit that I'm wearing really determined me wanting to use this palette because I feel like I have on this coastal beachy color scheme today, so I'll show it to you. And I was trying to figure out last night what palette did I want to use, and this is the one that came to mind. So Coastal is a pressed pigment eyeshadow palette containing 12 pigmented mattes and 6 sparkly duochrome shimmers. Our palettes are arranged in an organized format that is very beginner friendly. Each column consists of 3 shadows that can be used to create one look. You can rearrange the shadows to your liking with our magnetic pans. Didn't realize they were magnetic, so that is very good. It's cruelty-free and vegan, talc-free, mineral oil-free, and paraben-free. As I said, it's magnetic, and it's best used with an eyeshadow primer or base. This palette was $45, which I think is a great price, especially for 18 shades. Y'all know the palette inflation that's been going on. So I was happy to pay that price. I can't remember what shipping was, and there might have been a code. Now, I haven't touched this palette, so I'm gonna show it to y'all. Brand new. Here's the outside packaging. Here's the back. Open it up, and we have that organized layout that was mentioned in the description. I think this makes it so easy for beginning eyeshadow users, especially those who are new to indie shadows. It can be intimidating, so I'm glad they did that. I'm not going to swatch it right now, so let me put up some b-roll of the swatches. I am swatching this in the organized layout, so I'm going column by column, so you will see those 6 color stories there, and then you can mix and match as you choose. So we're gonna get into a few looks. I don't know how many I'm doing right now, but let's go ahead and get into the first one. So like I said, I picked this palette based on the outfit that I'm wearing today. It's kind of easy breezy and beachy in a way, but transitioning to slightly cooler temperatures, but you know, it still feels good out. I do have on my pencil sharpening earrings today. I showed them in another video. I need them in every color if there are more colors. Now, I'm picking my column based off of my Converses today, which is somewhat of a salmon color, not quite, but I'm gonna call it salmon. And so the column that really spoke to me was this one here. So this is the column. I think I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, this color would be really pretty with it. So many choices. That would be nice. No, I guess I might not be sticking with the columns, and that's okay. I feel the need to use this one because this is gonna match with my shoes. We'll do a little conglomerate here, but we're gonna stay in this little area. And you can actually view this almost as 3/6 pans as well. So that's another way. Instead of going column by column, you have 6, 6, and 6. So that's another way to look at it. And that's one of the things that I like to do. I like to come up with a way to look at the palette because it makes the eye looks easier for me to create. So let's do it. I'm going to tell you the other things on my face because I really like my makeup today. I could go ahead just like this with no eyeshadow look or just a bronzer. This right here is my optimal favorite type of look because you can tell I have on makeup, but I really don't have on a whole lot. I'm wearing the Hourglass foundation, my Huda Beauty Lychee concealer or color corrector, and my Natasha Denona concealer, which I really think that's my favorite concealer of all time. I do. I've tried some drugstore ones recently, but it's the tone of the Natasha Denona one with the rosy undertone that I chose that I don't know why I would go look for it somewhere else. I'm wearing my Huda Beauty Peach Pie powder. I lightly use the NYX Buttermelt bronzer in Butter Biscuit. I still think I could go one more shade lighter, but I'm working it out. They'll be lifelong pals because I don't know how I'll ever get through it. House Labs blush in Fire Moon. This goes with everything. Doesn't matter what I put on. I love it. And for lips, I saw this picture from Pat McGrath. She's having a sale. And I'm hearing about those mega pencils, and I saw a picture where they had, I haven't mastered it yet, but it was like a slightly different color, not just deeper, but almost a different tone of liner with a light shade in between. So I have this, what is this? Bumble from ColourPop, BFF lip liner. I'm wearing that, and then I'm wearing Foxglove from Hourglass, which, I love Foxglove. That's not Foxglove. That's Peony. Hold on. Peony is that girl. But this is Foxglove right here. So I'm wearing those two. But in the inner part of my lip, like here and here, I took the Prada lipstick in the shade, I don't know why, but I took this shade. This is making me mad because I can't see what it says. Okay, I feel like the name's not on here, truth be told. Oh, you know what? The name's not gonna be on there because it's the refillable situation. So I don't know what this is called. I feel like it begins with an A. So that's what I have like right here in the middle. I like that. That's about to be my new thing. All right, that's not even what this is about. So let's go ahead and get into our look with the Coastal palette. I have on the About Face eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna take this brush from Lethal Cosmetics, nice fluffy one, and we're gonna go into, let's do Warm Sand first. Let's do, not Warm Sand, let's do Tranquil first. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just make sure I stay within the 6 pan today. No, I said Tranquil. All right. This is a shade, you know, if you started with the deeper shade, you could use Tranquil to outline it and make the blend softer. I'm just going in with that first today. Let me know if you've tried the brushes from Lethal. They are very soft. If you really like to do ethereal looks, airy looks, where you kind of blend out like this, these Lethal brushes are perfect for it because you don't, like, see this? You don't have to worry about putting on too much and it looking crazy. It looks really good. Because sometimes I like the eyeshadow look to just fade into, you know, the rest of the makeup on my face. I don't need it to have like a harsh ending. That looks good. All right, I'm gonna take another brush and go into Coral next. I'm gonna take this brush from Iksha, a little denser, not by much, but go here. I'm gonna just concentrate that in the crease. I'm gonna put it on the inner corner. Y'all know how I like to do that. I'm playing with the exposure a little bit so y'all can see the colors accurately. The blends and the mattes are really nice. And I remember feeling the same way about the Cozy Cabin palette. It's really nice matte formula. Going back into Tranquil right in here. So you can see the two different colors there, but they're very, very well blended. Gonna go into the shade Coastal. Same brush, put this on the outer corner here. Now there's not a deep brown, but I could see someone wanting to, me, I could see me wanting to really smoke this out with a deeper brown. And we don't have anything like that. We have this, but that's a whole different tone. So, you know, you can pull in a deep brown. Most of us have deep browns if you wanted to, and make this really smoky. But that's not what I'm gonna do for this look. I'm gonna take this pencil brush into the lower lash line. Sometimes I like to do the lower lash line first. I'm mixing Tranquil and Coastal, which is this one and this one. A little more of Coastal on the outer. I'm taking more of that warm sand shade right here. I'm just gonna put it right here. It's a little bit pinkier and brighter. I feel like all this looks the same on camera, but that's just what I'm doing. I'm actually gonna put it in the inner corner. I might leave the inner corner matte today. I'm gonna grab my setting spray so we can get on the shimmer. So I'm gonna be using the shade Serene. And I'm just all over the place. I don't want to use Serene. I'm lying all through this video. But I might, when I do this column, I'm going to want to use this shimmer, I think. You know, and I might not. So let's do this one. Let's do Sunbathe. Nice. I just wanted something a little more, okay, let's just see. Serene is gorgeous, okay? So that's not, shades being good. That's it. That's it. That's it. All right. Sunbathe, that's her today. We can do different things. We can change plans. I just want to say, like, I am feeling my love for makeup reigniting again. I don't know why. I guess it just, what is it, waxes and wanes? Is that the word I'm looking for? Is that the term? It just goes on and off, but I feel like I'm getting back on. Oh, yes, I am. Look at that. How pretty. This is a shader brush from MSQ. Got these on Amazon. I love these brushes. I don't care. They're like 12 bucks for a whole brush set. Look at that. That's all. Y'all see that? That, like, it doesn't have to be a whole bunch of foolery with makeup. Like, that's easy. I don't think that this is a specialized formula or anything like that. And you know what I've decided? I don't need it to be. I need it to look good. I need to have a good technique, and that's it. Now, I don't want anything that's hard to use. I just need it to be easy to use, but it doesn't have to be some revolutionary situation. And that's why sometimes when I talk about the indie palettes, I'm like, don't feel like you have to try every brand. You know, get the palette you like, but don't feel like you have to try every brand, because a lot of the formulas are very similar, and that's okay. Like, that is totally fine. Just, we don't want to spend all of our money. What it comes down to is, do you enjoy the experience of putting the eyeshadow on? And how does it look? Because, you know, there's some high quality type stuff, and then it's like, some of it is a mess and you don't enjoy using it. So, if that makes sense. That's the look. That is exactly what I'm going for today. Nothing more, nothing less. Where is Rich Brown? Because that's what I need. Rich Brown from Melt is what I would enjoy putting on, but I use it so much, it might not be available. But that just comes with not putting stuff away. Oh no, wait a minute. Never mind, she's right here. She needs to be sharpened. Rich Brown, y'all, is that girl. Like, I barely even touch my hand to show y'all that swatch. That's it, she's done. Wait till Mel has a sale, y'all. I'm telling you, every color. I have every color, I think, except Cocoa. Today at work is Sneak a Peek. Do y'all know what Sneak a Peek is? It's basically, I'm acting like y'all about to answer me. It's basically when the kids come in and see where they sit. But I don't have a class. So I'm gonna be going around helping out and making sure everyone feels prepared. You know, it could be very nerve-wracking having parents come in your room, especially when, you know, it's not like your room is completely done. We have one more day of the week, Friday, and that's a work week, and it's actually a virtual day, so you don't have to come in, but I'm going in because I'm trying to help my peeps, because everybody just wants to feel confident on the first day of school. Nobody wants to come in there feeling like you don't have it together, whether it's your room, whether it's the planning, because we don't have time. They get right into doing lessons. As we should. Like, we're trying to get these kids where they need to be so they can be successful in life. But we also have a new curriculum, which I'm so excited about. And I'm I'm loving it. It's just, oh, there go granddad. It's just new. Oh my God, y'all hear him? All right, let me show y'all the look. I'm gonna walk them out and then I'll show y'all the outfit. Did you unlock the door for him? Y'all did? Favorite look? Well, wait, I don't know if it's my favorite look. I haven't done all the looks. I'm gonna walk them out and then I'm gonna show y'all the outfit. This slow zoom, y'all. I cannot. I'll be right back. Y'all, Marky's bus report. I don't know when they deliver that, but it just came. All right, he's happy. He's happy. He's not riding 202 anymore, so he is thrilled. All right, let's get into this outfit. I swear I gotta give me a better chair. But this is my outfit for today, and that's why I felt like, I felt like it is very coastal. So it's kind of laid back. I really like it, actually. And for my shoes, I showed y'all my shoes, but I am wearing Garfield socks. So yeah, I don't know, I really like this outfit. So yeah, that's it. So let me know your thoughts about this look. This is so me. I'm really happy with this look. I love it. All right, y'all. Oh, did I tell y'all my brakes are squeaking? So I'm about to actually go drop my car off and Uber to work. That's what I'm about to do. So I'll keep y'all posted on the money I might have to spend on brakes. See y'all in the next look. All right, friends, we are gonna get into another look with the palette. And you know what's crazy? I really liked the first look a lot, that I sat and I just could not stop thinking about this palette. I was like, ooh, I already know what shades I want to wear in the next look. So I wrote them down. That was a couple of days ago. So I'm glad I wrote them down because I didn't want to forget. So today I am going to be, I think I'm going to focus in this 6-pan here. So Shell, Shoreline, Tropical, and Paradise. Paradise, where's that? Oh, actually no, Paradise is one of these blues. So that's gonna be the second look. Let's see how my little dream comes into fruition in this look. So it's actually Friday afternoon and our school building closed early today. And I did not get a chance to go in the way I wanted to because I don't think anybody had an idea that the school was gonna close early. So, you know, Monday the kids come in. So I'm gonna be doing some last minute touches and I hope everyone is ready or feels ready, but you're never completely ready for the kids to come in. There's always something that you remember at the last minute, but it's gonna all flow. It's gonna be a great school year and I'm really, really manifesting that and I believe that. So we're gonna start with the shade Shell and I'm using one of my MSQ brushes and I'm gonna just take that almost up to the brow. If you heard like this clicking sound a couple minutes ago, that was my fan. It does that on the lower speed, so I just turned it up. And I don't know how much you can see this shade, but it's definitely there. It's like a lighter version of those pukey shades that I like. I don't think I even have a single this color. I really like this one for the transition though. Once again, I'm just dragging this out. And we're gonna now go into the shade Shoreline. And I'm taking that into the outer corner and the crease. Now as I'm looking at this, I think I really would like Tropical with this. I think it would look really good, but I almost want to keep Tropical with these two shades. I don't know. We're gonna use it. I had the vision, but I'm gonna change it up a little bit and I'm gonna go into the shade Island right here for this part of the lid. I'm not sure how much you'll really be able to see that once we put Tropical on there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do this like that. These are odd colors to combine in my opinion, but I don't know, something just told me to do it. Okay, we're gonna try this out, y'all. I don't know, I might end up going into palms. We'll see. I'm just gonna pick the colors as they come to me. So I am gonna stay with Tropical for my shimmer. And I'm taking this brush from BK Beauty, Angie Hot and Flashy A505. Oh my gosh, this is probably gonna be one of my favorite shades in this palette. This type of duochrome here. It's almost, I don't know, I haven't swatched it, but it's reminding me of the gray base ones that I enjoy from Terra Moons. That's why I wanted to put the gray shade on my lid first. Look how pretty that is. That's really pretty. Let me know what you think about that combo. I think that's really, really interesting, actually. I did get some up in the brow bone. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to dust it off. Just going back into shell. I'm gonna go over top of it. All right, and lastly, I am going to take the brush that we started with from MSQ, and I'm gonna go into Palms, which is that deeper gray. Almost has a little bit of a, I want to say a little bit of a green in it, like real faint. And I'm hoping I won't muddy this look up. I just want to have some gray here though. So I used the shades that I thought about, but I added a couple more. So I basically used all 6 shades that are in this little 6 pan here. And get a little more of that shimmer. Now for the under eye, I'm gonna take Palms again, which was that gray that I just put on the outer corner. I'm just gonna take it about halfway over. And then I'm gonna take Sunbathe, oh, I'm gonna take Shoreline, this one, the rest of the way. And for the inner corner highlight, I am gonna use Paradise. I'm just gonna tap it right here. Now for my liner, I know which one I want to use, but we'll see if it's available. Let's see if it's sharpened. This is Victoria Beckham Ash, and it would be great. It is. So it's just a matte gray. Yes. Putting the Panorama mascara back on. And here is look number 2. Let me know your thoughts. I do need a lip to put on, and then I'm gonna show you my outfit. Well, this is what I would have worn if I had gotten into work. This is what I would have had on. But let's see, lipstick. I'm wearing Soft Red from Gucci. This is it's from Westman Atelier. I don't think I want to wear that. J. Reeve. No. But I need something. Oh no, I actually picked something out. What am I doing? This is called Chocoholic, and this is from Essence. So let's see what that looks like, Swatch. What am I doing? I'm like, I picked something out. Yeah, something like that. I think it's a little more cool toned, and I think that's gonna be the best pick here. I don't know if I have a pencil, because this one's chocolate, but it's not, it's almost like a mauve. So, well, you know what? We're not gonna go with the pencil today. We're just gonna put it on. So again, this is from Essence. I think it was $4.99. It's almost like a mauvey taupe cool tone shade. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Okay, yes, I'm loving how this came together. So let me just show you my Adidas track pants, the ones I won't really be wearing to work anymore, and my Black Panther tee. All right, here's what I was gonna wear to work if I made it. My Adidas track pants. I do have Smurf socks on. Where's the, yeah, Smurfs. Papa's, I think that's our Papa Smurf. Yeah, it's Papa Smurf here. So that's what I was gonna wear with, might have worn my black and white shell toes, my Adidas, or just, I don't know, some random sneakers. Anyway, friends, that was look number 2. I really like this one a lot. Let's do one more. All right, we are back for our last look. I'm actually getting ready for church. It's Sunday. So this video might be up a little late, but that's okay. I hope everyone is doing well. And just to let you know, I think I'm wearing some of the same products. I'm actually trying out another shade in the Tear foundation. I had 2 that worked. So this is 33 in Macchiato, and I think I also have Cool. Yeah, I do. And I'm using the Mask Fit Makeup Fixer Setting Spray as well. I have on my NYX Buttermilk Bronzer. I have on the Hourglass at Night blush. And that's it. Natasha Denona Huda Beauty for the Concealer Color Corrector combo. And let's get into one more look, y'all. I actually have no idea what I want to do for this one, but we'll figure it out. Okay, I think I have an idea. I am going to be going all over the palette today, it looks like. So I'm going to start with Coastal, which is this one, and we'll take it from there because I don't really have a cohesive plan today. Oh, lips. I'm wearing the Blend Bunnies Bare But There Tinted Lip Oil in the shade Love Bite. So going into Coastal. I really like how the last look turned out. I mean, I like both looks actually, but I love the grays in that second look. So you might see some gray. Oh. Ooh, look at this shade. Huh. We might use this shade Saltwater. That's really pretty. There's also this shade Sunset. Saltwater, I think that's that girl today. That's really pretty. I'm hoping gray won't mess it up, but we're gonna try it out. We're gonna go into Palms. I did use that in the last look. I don't think it is though. I don't think it's gonna make it muddy. That's actually a nice little combo right there. I'm just focusing on the outer half of the eye, just kind of going halfway through. All right, now I hope I won't regret doing this, but y'all know I'm avoiding these blues, and we didn't even use them. So I am gonna use one today. I know it doesn't really go with my look or anything like that, but I'm gonna take Wave on the inner corner, and I think that's gonna be really nice with that sunset shimmer. So I'm just actually gonna bring it over a little bit, not building it up too much. I do like this blue. This goes in like that denim blue family that I really like. So we'll see how it comes out in this look. The brushes I'm using, the first one was a Morphe brush, Morphe and Coca-Cola. This one is a Rephr 14, which is really great if you have hooded eyes. Really good brush for that. All right, so there's a look. Zoom in a little more for the good part. All right. So for the shimmer, I told you I want to use Saltwater. So I haven't swatched this yet, but yeah, I love that. It was either going to be that or Sunset. They're both beautiful, but Saltwater is the shade for me today. I have a Melt Shader brush here. I don't know what happens in my Cali Ray setting spray. Everything's disappearing. All right, let's see. I feel like this brush isn't picking it up well. You kind of have to dig in this one a little bit. It seems, yeah, I think you have to dig in a little bit. Oh yeah, it's one of those wet looking shimmers. I love that. I'm trying to move my face around so you can see the shift, because it's beautiful, and I don't think you were catching it all because there's purple in it. Right there. See it? See it right there. So it's purple and almost like a teal. That's really nice. Really special. Yep. I'm not going to go completely over the matte blue that I put there, but overlap it a little bit. I think that looks good. This is another one that seems, actually it's not really a gray base. It's kind of transparent in a way, but I like it. It's real nice. It's nothing I haven't tried before, but I'm saying it's a very nice formula. Yes, very happy with that. I'm glad I took a chance. I'm gonna take this Blends brush here, B3. I'm gonna go into, we need an under eye, so I think I'm gonna do Coastal and then Islands. So there's Island. I'm gonna put that on the front and Coastal on the back. We'll see what that looks like. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing it that way. That's almost the opposite, because I had Coastal. No, that's not true. I had Coastal on the outer corner too. All right, so I kind of mixed that Island gray with the Coastal shade. I think that looks great. Now we need an inner corner point, and I think I'm gonna go into Serene. I don't know if I use that, but that's the one I want to use. So I'm just gonna take it on the same brush and spray it. Oh, this is really nice. All right, and we need a liner, and if it sharpens, yes, we're gonna use Fig from Victoria Beckham. Dare I say, this is feeling like it's drying a little bit, and that's not good, as expensive as those liners are. It's not even going in the waterline. Is like, well, I'll say this. The melt ones are my favorite. If you think the Victoria Beckham's go on smooth, these go on even smoother. The melt ones, I mean. Because I feel like that's not even giving me anything. And that's okay, because I'm not going to be tugging around on this today on my waterline. I mean, I can see it real faint, but it seems like it's dry now. I've had my Victoria Beckham liners for quite some time. I would say 2 years. So I'm not sure, you know, how long I'm expecting this. It's 12 months shelf life. So maybe when I sharpen it, maybe there's like an outer coating. Maybe there's not. Maybe I just have to accept it. I'm going to use my Panorama mascara. Oh, I have a 20% off because I signed up for emails from Thrive because I really like their mascara, but my sister took mine. I had bought 2 initially when I ordered it like years ago. And I finally bought out the second one, and my sister's like, oh, this is so nice, and she took it. So now I'm like, and you know, I don't like paying a lot for mascara, but I really like the Thrive mascara. So let me know, Thrive Cosmetics. Let me know if you've tried any of their makeup. I'm just curious. I know this is about Simply Posh, but Simply Posh doesn't have mascara, I don't think. So, you know, I'm just asking. I'm just curious about if y'all like that one. All right, here is our final look with the Coastal palette. Let me know your thoughts on this one. I really like this one too. This one was a bit unexpected. I wasn't sure. I had no plans. And it gives me a little bit of the sunset vibe. So I think that looks really cool. I don't have on a special outfit today. FYI, I have on track pants. Track pants for church. Some days I dress up a little bit more, and some days it's like I'm coming as I am. And that's fine, because I think that's the most important thing in my mind. I know some people may feel differently, but we just going. And I have a shirt on that says Justice or Else. And I'll be wearing my red Converses to pick up on that heart. And that's going to be it. And now let's go ahead and get into my final thoughts on the Coastal palette. Final thoughts on the Coastal palette from Simply Posh Cosmetics. I'm extremely happy with this palette. I don't even know if I can pick a favorite look. I wanted to say it was the second one, and then I was like, no, I really like the whole vibe of the first look. But now looking at this, and I was thinking, oh, this isn't even gonna go with what I have on. I really like this one too, so I really can't pick a favorite look. I'm actually glad that I stepped out of my comfort zone and went outside of the layouts that were planned for us, especially with this look. I mean, I chose like the blue. I don't know, I just don't think I would have picked these two to blend together and then the blue. So it also just shows me what a nice and workable formula this palette has. Again, I know nothing about Simply Posh, where their formulas are made. It might just be a standard indie eyeshadow formula, but it works. And that's the most important thing to me. And the looks were easy to create. And if I don't feel like thinking, there's no guesswork here if I just want to go down the columns. So overall, I'm really happy with this palette. I have no critiques. I really like that layout though. I think that's the most attractive thing about the palette, but the color story as well is really nice. Now, I just want to show you Cozy Cabin, and then I'll see if I can get these side by side. I don't know if I'll be able to, because I know some of you were wondering if these shades were the same. I do think there's some similarities in here, but I think there's enough differences that you could have both if you were interested in both. Don't just be getting stuff. So let me see if I can side by side them. Oh my gosh, it's like a mega palette. Hold on. All right, there we go. So we have Coastal on the top and Cozy Cabin on the bottom. So you can see there are some similarities and some differences. I want to say that the Cozy Cabin palette has more, I would say, vibrant shades or more rich shades. I'm looking at this one here, this purple row here, but there are some similarities. I'm looking at this blue and this blue. So yeah, you can pick out some shades that have a little bit of overlap. These aren't actually, no, I knew this one I said this one had like a green tone with it, but there's a green there. So I think you can also partner these up very well. You can make some really, really nice looks if you have both. Do you need both? I don't think you need any of them. But if you love eyeshadow, I think you'd be happy with this palette. And Cozy Cabin is no longer available. So if you're interested in indie makeup, and especially if you're new and you want something where you don't have to think about everything, and then you can get comfortable with going across the rows and columns and making little different quads and palettes within, I think this is a great palette to start with, and it's not super expensive, and you can use a code. So happy with this. Pre-order, you know, I'm not happy about pre-orders lately, and I said this was going to be my last one because I'm not a business person, and I just don't really understand it. But you know, with a pre-order, you kind of know what you're getting into, and I knew I wasn't going to have this one until July, but I felt like when it came, it would be coming at a great time, you know, for the summer, but I didn't get a chance to use it right away. So that's okay. I'm happy to have it, and I can see myself pulling it back out in the future. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, so it's probably not going to be something where I'm like, oh, I'm wearing this all week. But I really like this palette. I would say it might be a standout for me. I have to look and see how many palettes, new palettes that I've tried this year that were new releases, and see where we are with that. That would be a nice video topic, because you know I do my Do We Still Love Her with older palettes, but I think I need to make a list of the new palettes I've tried this year and see where we are as far as the releases and how I'm feeling about them, because I went through a pretty big eyeshadow lull where I just didn't feel inspired, and my time just made it inconvenient to even film in the morning, so I was just putting on bronzer. But lately I've been feeling reignited and finding ways to take my colorful eyeshadow palettes that are, you know, not neutral, vibrant, and figuring out how to adapt them to this more kind of muted style that I've been doing. And the Coastal palette really fits in with that because it's colorful, but it's a little bit muted. And I really like that because you can kind of tone it down. Because to me, this doesn't look like a colorful look, but I used some colors. So that makes me really happy. And that's it. So let me know your thoughts if you ordered this palette, or if you have any other palettes from Simply Posh that you like, whether it be Cozy Cabin. They have a couple others, and I believe they're all in this layout. And this layout, you know, that really gets me. It really does. That's something that really stands out to me about Simply Posh. And I love the ease of it for myself and everyone else. Like, you got your transition, your shimmer, and your smoke shade. We're good to go. That's almost like what Charlotte Tilbury kind of used to do in her those slim palettes that she had. I love that. So enough banter and rambling. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Go on, blow up your E.